let's talk about attraction in this video, okay, in today's topic. Everyone wants to be attractive. Like who doesn't? We want to be attracted to be attracted to the one that we love. We want to find the right partner, the right boyfriend or girlfriend, or we want to be popular and our life circles. But how to do? What's really going on? There are tons of elements that are related to attraction. I just don't even have enough time to bring all them out in one video. So I decided to break down 3 most important traits so that you can benefit after watching this video. The first one is authenticity. I have been just keeping repeating this from the first video I had, I think. It is extremely important. But here is the mistake that most people make. They think that being authentic, being real, means they need to say they need to express, they need to say everything they feel, they think. They need to be totally transparent. But that is not authenticity. If you met a person that who says everything she or he wants or like or dislike, that is not being real. That is not being authentic. That means that they are naive. They lack the proper social skills. They're being childish. Like that is not authentic. But what is authenticity? Authenticity means that you have nothing to hide. You have nothing to conquer. You have nothing to prove. You have nothing to manage. So, authenticity is not something you can pretend or you can manage. The more you try to be authentic, the less you are being authentic. Because your nervous system is constantly trying to manage the self-image that you project out. And that is not authenticity at all. So, if you really want to be authentic, how to do? Stop thinking about, am I being real enough? Am I being authentic? Oh my God, they said being authentic is so important. So I need to be authentic. That gives you pressure. That means you are doing the wrong way. Then how to do? The right thing to do is actually do not think. Yeah, do not think. Just do. Do whatever you want. That is being authentic. Being authentic has nothing to do with morality being wrong and right. Unless you are not hurting anybody, you are not breaking the laws. You are not getting yourself in huge trouble. So anyway, just remember you have nothing to prove, nothing to manage, and nothing to hide. You are just you. That's being authentic. And that will make you very attractive. Why? Because we feel that, oh, that person is trustworthy. The moment you are being authentic, people feel like she is not suspicious. I can trust them. That is the power of being authentic. Okay, so let's move to the number 2, which is detachment. Detachment is a huge one. Have you ever noticed why the harder you try to chase somebody, you want them to like you, the less likely they are going to like you back? Because you try too hard, because you are attached to them. Then how to become really detached? Another mistake people make is that they feel like being detached means they need to become indifferent, like acting cold, like pretend that they don't care, or delay the responding. So if somebody you really care didn't reply you on the Instagram or on WhatsApp just immediately, and you feel anxious, So you try to pretend that you don't care by not replying them. But that is not detachment. That is defensive mechanism. And because you feel insecure and you don't want to lose your face, that is not detached. So how to do if you really want to become detached to the things that you really care? Have you ever noticed the harder you want to get a specific outcome, usually you got the opposite result one. That's a complicated phenomena. Maybe I will have the chance to explain that later, or maybe not. So let's go back to the detachment thing. Detachment is not like I don't care, but I don't need. It is all a mental thing. It's all a mindset thing. You don't need plan B. You don't need tons of other girls or other boys to chase you so that you can feel detached to the specific one. All you need to do is to realize I am whole within myself already. I really don't need that promotion, that marriage, that relationship, that anything. You just prefer, but you don't need. Why? Because nobody can give you anything you want. Only you can give you what you want. And your life is not tied to one single specific item or a person. Then you become relieved, detached, not because you trying to pretend that you don't care, like it is useless to try to convince yourself that you don't care something when you really care. The key problem is you need to deal with the relationship that you have with that thing. Why you are so obsessed with that person? Because you feel like you need them to complete you. But when you realize another person is just another person, it cannot give you the wholeness, the fulfilling it can only have within. You are detached immediately because suddenly you realize the truth that you don't need them. You don't need them. You don't need the person to make you feel happy. You don't need that another $10 million to make you feel you are powerful or you are respectful. You don't need another achievement to make you feel like you are worthy. All of these things come from within, not from a specific outcome, but from within, from who you think you are. And the last thing I want to say about being attractive is self-interest. Self-interest is not selfish. It means that you have your own goal. You have your own business to do. It means that you should give the other person a sense that you are moving forward. You are moving upward. You are leveling up. It is not just like you are busy doing your own things. Like if you are if you are busy with gambling or being alcoholic, that is not attractive at all. But a person who is busy doing their careers or their own fitness journey or any other meaningful thing, that is attractive because you signal that you are being more better and you are expanding yourself to the world. Like the universe is expanding, so you are doing more, being more and being more powerful. Come on, just people like the energy of life force. So you need to generate that life force within. That's a key trait about being attractive. You can say that those things, the three traits has nothing to do with the technique or the mind games or how to manipulate them. It has everything to do with ourselves. It's really like we want to become the best version of ourselves. It's all about us. It has nothing to do with them. You want them you want to be attractive, but you cannot manage other person's perception about you. You can only manage your own self. Become more authentic, become better, and become detached. That's enough for you if you want to be attractive, really. But there are also, like I said in the beginning, there are literally really more elements than about being attractive. I will talk about more in the next video. And I also had a document so that you can read and understand deeper about why we are drawn to some type of person and we feel repelled to the others. I will also put the link in the next video's comment. So that's this video, and thanks for watching. Enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. Bye bye.